Let's see if I can catch up to this. This and Maxima. Everybody's tailgating right up their butt. There's nowhere to go. There's too much traffic to race ahead. All you're doing is zigzagging in and out of traffic. Check out this Maxima. Back wheels are splayed. No back bumper cover. Quarter panel is crunched. Right front fender is missing. We don't need no stinking fender. How do you get away with traffic crap? It's pure drive. Yep, he's whipping along. Everybody likes to tailgate. It's rare when you find someone that actually keeps their distance, like the Maxima is doing to the Chevy Silverado up front with the rack on the back. Let's see if I can catch up to them again. I don't know. I hate tailgating. I like to keep my distance in case of chunks flying off a vehicle. So much for the Maxima, but check this place out in the middle of nowhere, Beaumont, Texas. Ford Arena. You'd think it'd be a Ford proving ground or a Ford something. It's just a big Ford Arena. Travel information, Lone Star State. We're just driving down the road. Hard to get to the travel info. If you see it, you're already past it. Must be some city coming up where we just must have left Beaumont. I don't remember. I'm getting road. What's the word I'm looking for? Road Lincoln, that's what I'm getting. Oh, a town cat. My friend had a town cat. A tree fell on his town cat. Big tree, big branch, crunch. That's a nice town cat. That's not a Lincoln Town Coupe. 1978. Gotta watch that guy's video. Hoovies, H-O-O-V-I-E-S, Hoovies 1. If I'm getting his name correct. Yep. Takes his town car for a drive and crunches a Porsche. Crunch. Lincoln Town Car. See it? Town Car. It's the Boston version. It's not the Lone Star, Texas version. It's the Boston version.
Not even look like it.
There's so many car dealers. Dodge, Ram, Mercedes, BMW. It just never ends. We drove by some car dealership area in Houston. I think it was Car Dealership Drive. Sam's Club, cheap gas, Nissan, Volkswagen. Yeah, Volkswagen's doing pretty good, even though they're paying a lot of money back for their diesel scandal. I'd buy one of those diesels. Honda. You know what PODS stands for? Truck caps. Those are expensive. I like buying them used for $100. Those are 1,000 new. PODS, those truck storage things you put in your backyard. Just read what it stood for. PODS. On-demand storage. I forget what the first word was of the P. P stood for perfect on-demand storage. Just random shots. An old 1960s shopping center or something, whatever it is. Some abandoned something restaurant. We're just driving along just above the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico. It's all flat here. Bayous. I guess it floods when the rains come in off the Gulf of Mexico. High wind and rain. Just driving along. Wholesale tires. Bankrupt. Big Thicket National Preserve. We're on a road trip. What else is there to see around here? Cheap motels, cheap gas, $2 a gallon. Gotta love it. Lufkin, Jasper. I read some of the comments where people say, hey, I drive that road every day. It looks kind of weird to see your own road on YouTube TV. Just keep your distance. Don't tailgate. Check your tire pressure. And if you see a lonely hitchhiker, pick them up. Maybe they'll slash your throat. I've picked up a few hitchhikers in my days. Not too many. I've been picked up a couple times. Buyer beware.
My God, yeah. With you, buyer beware.
Where are we? The traffic cleared up. And we're at the port of Beaumont.
Hey,
Who's there? Oh!
Miss Hip Chick.
Miss Hip Chick.
Yeah. Babe Zaharia's Museum.
One of the things about this Blazer that I do not like is the resistor. Oh, Toyota, Missed it. The resistor for the fan speed blows the fan too strong. Even when you put it on low, it blows the fan too strong. And it has a new resistor, I noticed, in the evaporator for the heater air conditioner. My mother, boy, a long time ago, had a 1983, 84 Nissan Maxima, maybe, when the Maxima was the top of the line. And it would have the same problem. On low speed, it would just blow and blow and blow, and it would overheat your feet or overcool you with the air conditioning. So I got a resistor from a scrap GM across the street at the junkyard where my shop was. And you can't solder it because the resistor springs are stainless steel. So I wrapped it around a little crimping thing, and then I dropped a blob of solder on it, which would be good enough. And I put it all back together. It was behind the glove box in there at the glove box door. This phone adjusts to the light very quickly. 10. That's where we're going. And I was able to turn down the fan speed. Like this one just blows way too strong. When you increase the fan speed to the second speed, it only increases a tiny amount. The problem is the first speed, the low speed, is too high. It just blows. Just want a trickle of air. Just a trickle. Port of Beaumont. Lots of brown fields around here, I bet you. Brown fields are when you dig up the earth and it's supposed to be brown and it's black, but they just call it brown. Gravel, tarmac, recycled materials. We passed by a few junkyards. Maybe there's no fish in this water. This inland waterway. We passed by a few junkyards. Passing on the inside. No problemo. A lot of big police presence. There was in Arizona, I noticed. Even saw a couple of coppers with laser radar. Blast you with laser radar. There's some good steel cranes. Saw a Chevron factory being built, an oil or fuel or cracking plant. Man, they must have had 15 cranes. I don't know where the oil goes in and where the oil comes out. It's too confusing to me. Someone's got to design that thing and get it right. So when you press the button, it does everything it's supposed to do. Huge, huge place. All kinds of pipes and tubes and lights and cranes and trucks and workers. Right on the Gulf of Mexico, Beaumont, Texas. We ought to be hitting, what's the next state after Texas, babe?
No idea.
Louisiana?
Oh yeah, Louisiana. Sorry.
Louisiana?
I was falling asleep.
Louisiana or Alabama or Mississippi?
No.
I think we hit a couple little chunks where they negotiated, have a little sliver of land that dropped down from Mississippi and Alabama. I don't think we get right to New Orleans. Don't think so at all. Maybe I'll make a video if I think of it. I can press the button to get the YouTube running. Nothing much to see here, just going down the road in my Blazer. I did my last fill up. I've been checking my Phillips, by the way. All the receipts right there. Fuel mileage went from 15.5 on a fresh 100-mile motor. There's the town cat. Lots of Bondo in the passenger door. 15.5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My last fill-up, which was 3/4 of a tank, 24 miles per gallon. I'll show it to you later. I don't understand how fuel mileage could go from 15.5 to 24. And yesterday we were cruising between Sonora and Houston. We were cruising at 80 miles an hour, 75, 80, because that's the speed limit. I was taking it easy. Didn't have too many cars passing us. Didn't want to blow this motor up. Keep on worrying about it. It's a little bit of rap, knock, and it's low oil pressure. But 24.8 miles per gallon, whatever it was. Yikes! That's as good as that Volkswagen Tiguan 4-cylinder turbo that had no power at all. Little 4-cylinder, high performance, blah, 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 blah. Computer controlled BS. Got 25 and this thing gets 24. I'll fill it up again.